Hi, my name is Brett Red. I'd like to be the first one to welcome you to WeXL Financial and let you know how excited I am that you've decided to add a homeowner counseling division to your real estate business. Over the next couple of days, you're going to be experiencing a couple of short trainings. And these short trainings are going to give you an overview of what WeXL can do for your clients and what WeXL can do for you as well as your real estate business. So let's get started talking today a little bit about WeXL. WeXL primarily has two focuses. First is debt elimination. We believe every single client should have a debt elimination date and figure out how to beat those amortization tables and figure out how to put more of the money they've agreed to pay to the banks in interest in their pockets versus the bank. Second, we want to show those same clients how to take those same interest savings and create wealth, whether that's through real estate or some other type of traditional investment. Next, we want to introduce to our customers the idea that at this time in our history, we've never experienced a financial market like this. And so we need non-traditional solutions for this non-traditional market. Next, we partner with specialists such as yourselves. We want you to be the specialists in your area and introduce these products to your friends, family, and clients. And finally, we're going to show you and explain to you exactly how we come together and how we become a real estate division, a homeowner counseling division of your real estate company by implementing what we call the velocity model. So let's talk just briefly about what we want to do for you as we work with you as a professional. First and foremost, we want to help you stay focused on what you do best. Second, we're going to increase the number of client services that you have to offer. And third, we're going to show you how to add additional revenue streams to your current real estate business. But let's talk about these three just for a second. I don't want you to think of these three activities as brand new activities to your business because WeXL has built a system to simply integrate into your everyday real estate activities. You're going to find situations where your normal solutions aren't working, such as buying or selling a home, and you're going to find someone who really needs to consult and have some advice and some solutions from your homeowner counseling division. And that's where WeXL comes into play. So what we want to talk about is the fact that your clients are ready and waiting to talk to you. In this current market, every single client that we have, every single person that we know, and every single person that we don't know, they face real challenges financially. And for most people, that includes their home. Our home is our largest debt, therefore is normally in a person's overall financial picture one of their greatest worries, especially with the recent housing bubble. So now you have real solutions. You can go out and call these folks with confidence and let them know that you now have a homeowner counseling division of your company. You've gone out, you've got certified and trained on how to help any homeowner in any situation get into a better place. And finally, go out again with confidence, knowing that you're connected to a group of professionals that can help any homeowner in any situation. We've helped thousands of homeowners put themselves in better positions, anywhere from a debt reduction and a total elimination of their mortgage to a loan modification to a short sale to just good solid advice on how to clean up that credit score so that they can get into a home. All right, so let's talk about that. The four types of homeowners. There's four camps. First is positive equity and wants to sell that home. This is a great opportunity for our MCA product. Second, flat equity and wants to stay in the home. Again, a great opportunity for our MCA product. The difference lies in that in number one, you can go ahead and sell that home. In number two, normally you wouldn't have had a solution for that person, or you'd have said something like, well, do you know anyone else who's interested in buying or selling a home? At this point, we can actually take care of the customer, put them in a better position while they're looking at flat equity, and boost that into positive equity very, very quickly by eliminating those interest payments. The third camp is they have little or no equity. They want to stay in that home, but they just can't afford the payments. This market condition, maybe it was a reduction in income, a job loss, a divorce, whatever the case may be, they're in a position where they need a loan modification or they need to talk to the loss mitigation department at their bank. We can help them with that. And finally, number four, the property's upside down. The client is experiencing a hardship and just flat out needs to get out of this property. They need to sell this, and that's when a short sale comes into play. And what's even more exciting is we can prepare and help you close those short sales with a 98% success ratio. So again, all four camps, any type of homeowner out there, you now have a solution for. And so instead of moving on and just putting them in your database, spend a little bit of time with them, see if you can help them come up with a solution that will put them into a better place, and then watch the referrals and the business start rolling in. Let's talk just briefly about velocity marketing. We're going to get into this a little bit later in depth, but I want to ease your mind a little bit at the beginning is to say your job is pretty simple. When you have a client and you believe they need the assistance of the homeowner counseling division, it's not your job to counsel them. It's your job to collect what we call and complete a financial profile. You're going to attend the web conference or a scheduled meeting with our debt specialists and your clients. And by the way, that's optional. You don't have to attend. Depending on the scenario, you may or may not want to, so they feel your support. And finally, simply follow up with the client to see if the solutions we're providing them are making sense and to see if there's any questions because you have that relationship with them. Finally, what are we going to do? On our side, we're going to take that client, we're going to answer all the tough questions, we're going to resolve the concerns, we're going to help them, we're going to coach them, we're going to find the right solution, we're going to close that deal for them. Maybe they need a little help and a little prodding knowing that a short sale is the right situation. Well, after we've exhausted all other resources, maybe it is. Or maybe they just need to run right into that MCA program and start eliminating that interest and start building equity immediately. We're going to collect the payments for any services that we provide at the homeowner counseling division and finally set up the account. And back to your side, just help us follow up. Stay in touch with that client because when they're through with the homeowner counseling division, they're going to be excited and motivated to give you some referrals. So that's our first little training today. Is just an introduction to WeXL. We're going to be talking next about our WeXL product suite, followed by a training on the financial profile. Next, we're going to be talking about velocity marketing and the velocity 3, the 3 things that you can do to really add some velocity to your business. Fourth, we're going to be talking about how do you start getting a paycheck every single Friday. I know that sounds good. And finally, we're going to talk a little bit about our advanced workshop and some training that we give that you can engage in to really kickstart your business and really educate yourself in a way that you're going to be able to speak to your clients with real confidence and make them really feel good that they're doing business with you. So we'll see you on the next training. That's going to be the WeXL product suite.